Hello, everybody. Good morning. It is 8:21 a.m. on March 9th, 2021. This is first block Introduction to Engineering Design at Liberty High School in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I'm Mr. Bing, and this is my Schoology page for the course. I have Jake and Clay and Alex and Tommy and Levi right in front of me. They are listening or not listening as they prefer or as they choose to do. They're working very hard. I'm going to try to explain something to the Zoom and to the recording and to any of them that are paying attention to this. And so anyway, this is the course page, Introduction to Engineering Design. And then the assignment from the Project Lead the Way website, opening that in a new tab. Oh, darn it. Okay, I gotta log in, I guess, right? Okay, that's me. And then my password is a sequence of letters and numbers. And now, okay, on the Project Lead the Way website, the assignment I want to talk about is 1.2.3. We are working on 1.2.2 and 1.2.3 this week. And so multi-view drawings I want to make on Onshape. We've had a lot of discussion about which software, 3D modeling software we should use. And I'm going with Onshape, and I'm encouraging everyone to go for Onshape. It's hybrid, pandemic, 2021, whatever. Onshape's probably the way to go. It's free, online, cloud-based, works on any device. And so anyway, in this assignment, I want to make this part, this green looking stair step thing with a hole in it. So I'm going to try to make that part, and then I'm going to try to 3D model it. All of these labels, O, O, H, C, L, O, L, P, O, C, H, C, M, O, ignore all those things. I want you to sketch this on paper, on isometric paper, and then paste it into your engineering notebook, and then sketch, pen and paper sketch, this multi-view. All four views is a complete multi-view. And so sketch it with your hand and a pen on a paper. And then also we're going to 3D model it. I'm going to do the 3D modeling right now of that part. And so how do I do that? I'm going to open up a new, whatever this is, on Shape login, on Shape login. And then I'm going to log in. You have to have an account for this. It's free account. And it's actually, it's pretty good considering it's free. There is a premium option, of course. There's always a premium option. Here's my email address if you ever want to contact me. And so let's see, sequence of letters and numbers. There we go. And then this shows all of the parts that I've made in Onshape. It saves every single one for me, and I can always come back and access those. And like I said, the part that I want to make is this one, the green stair step thing with a hole in it. It does not have any dimensions here, so I'm going to estimate a bit. I'm going to call that 3, and I'm going to call that 3. Okay, 3 and 3. And so I guess I'm going to call that 6. And let me see, maybe 1 and 1, maybe 1 and 1. Maybe I'll do that too. 1, 1, 2, 2, 4. Yeah, I like that. 1, 1, 2, 2, 4 are the dimensions that I'm just sort of guessing, making up. And then let's call this one maybe 3, and then ones and ones and ones. And I'll think about the circle later. So I want to make that green stair step looking thing. Go to create a document, and then I'm going to name this IED for the course, 1.2.3 for the assignment number. And then this is going to be green stair step, one word hyphenated. I don't know. Okay, IED one. Oh, and then my initials, WBM, Walter Bing Marshall. Bing is not really my middle name. It's just a nickname, but it's Anthony. But WBM are the initials that I'm going to use. And so here is a blank sheet, right? A blank document from Onshape. And I want to remember this 2 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 4 and 2, I think are the dimensions that I'm sort of making up on the spot. So I need to make a sketch in the front plane. I prefer to start in the front plane. Let me move that out of the way. And then I can look at it head on, or I can look at it three-dimensionally, look at it head on. I'm going to make a rectangle, sort of an overall rectangle of this, the 2 and the 1 and the 1 and the 1 and the 4. So I'm going to make a rectangle here that's going to be 2 by 4 to just start this thing out. So 4, they do the width first, 4 by 2. There you go. There's a rectangle, a 2-dimensional figure that exists in 3-dimensional space. And then remember, I said something about these other little stair steps. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 is I think what I'm just going to go with here. So how do I do that? I know that it'll snap right there, and then I want to go down. I can just enter the 1, right? And then I can go this way. This is already not working. Let me see. 1, that should make it 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me undo a little bit. This is actually good to show you how to undo. So I'm going to go back to what I said originally, which is a 3 and a 6. I'm gonna do a 3 and a 6 on that. So let me see, what can I do? I can probably just like undo and start over, or I might be able to edit it straight, or just undo and start over. That's my favorite thing to do, is undo and start over, because I know that it's clean. 6, 3. Okay, there we go. There's the rectangle. I just made it a little bit bigger, and there's the head-on view, the front view of it. It's 3 by 6. And then I want to add a line here. It snaps right to the center, which I know if it's 6, then that's going to be 3. I'm going to go down 1, enter. I'm going to go over 1, enter. Notice that it automatically finds the vertical for me, which is very nice. See, it's nice to use these tools. 1, enter, and then what do you know? Boom, that's 1. Okay, that's still not quite right what I wanted. Okay, who cares? That's still not quite what I want. Undo all that. Yeah, undo. This is a valuable lesson in trying to figure out what it is that you're doing. Okay, so let me go back to this. If that's okay, I got it. So what I want to do is make a construction line, so to speak, from here. Nothing's happening. Okay, let me undo that again. Undo. Okay, redo that. I want to make sort of a construction line, and I can do that to make a construction line. And that construction line, I want to swing it out, because now I realize that I sort of my dimensions were kind of wrong. Nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? Like that. 4. I'm going 4 this time, and then I'm changing back from a construction line to an actual object line, I think they call it. 1, 1, and 1. Okay, all right, settle down. 1 and 1. Notice that on shape is figuring things out for me. And I guess that's still not quite what I wanted, but who cares? Who cares? That's close enough. Gosh, it doesn't look right, but that's good enough. And then what I want to do, because I just like, cleaning it up, I'm gonna cut that away and cut that away. Isn't that nice? And then I'm gonna press escape a couple times, and I'm gonna click on that construction line, because I also like to get rid of that to clean it up. And I think I've done this correctly, so I can press check mark on that sketch, and then extrude, which takes a 2-dimensional shape and turns it into a 3-dimensional. And I think did I say 4 that I wanted here? I guess that looks okay. Maybe I wanted, yeah, I'm gonna want a 3. Undo that. Undo 3. Okay, 3. I'm gonna go with that. This doesn't look right, but this is just, this is just whatever. Okay. Oh, I forgot the circle. So I don't know if I can I go back and edit the sketch and add the circle. There we go, a circle. All right, the circle I want it to be, no, it doesn't look like a center. Let me make, what was this, 3? If this was 3, maybe that's up, maybe up 1, maybe up 1. I'm gonna make another construction line. That makes it a construction line. And so I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna go over, what do I wanna estimate that? I'm gonna estimate that to be 1.5, right? 1.5, 1.5, all right? And then I'm gonna estimate it up, maybe 1. Okay, these are just construction lines, and then I'm gonna use that as the center of my circle. It looks like I'm gonna make the circle. I'm gonna make the circle 1. Okay, approximate. Okay, remember, these are not exact dimensions. I'm just like totally approximating. And like I said, I like to clean things up a bit. So let me get rid of that construction line. Not necessary, I don't think, but I'm doing it anyway, because I'm OCD. It turns out one of my best friends is a psychiatrist, and he says that when people claim that they're OCD, they're really not. They're really not. The fact that I don't want construction lines here does not make me truly OCD. If I'm unable to leave my house and go to work because of my OCD, well, then that's an issue of functionality. But just because I like to delete construction lines does not make me OCD. However, it worked. Look. It worked, and it's good enough, I guess. Good enough is probably not what everybody wants to hear, but we're just learning. And so I did make that object, and I feel good. I feel good about that object. But remember, it's got to be multi-view. This assignment is multi-view, so I have to see these other views. I have to have them. And so the way that I do this is I'm going to add. What am I adding? I'm adding a drawing. And I don't understand any of these options, so I'm just going to say okay. And then there's swirling. It swirls for a while. You would think 2020, 2021, they would have this thing, these computer tools, without all the swirling. Okay, so it's giving me, notice that it's giving me what it considers to be the front view, and I agree with that. It considers that to be the front view. I absolutely agree with that. And then I can swing this over here, I guess, to make that side view. Yeah, we got some serious swirl going on. I'm not happy about that. And then what do? Can I Can I do this? Can I, what? Nothing's happening. Okay. Can I do, there we go. There we go. There's the top view. And then still, okay. I guess I got to click it again. All right. And this, I bet it's going to be the 3D isometric. There it is. Excellent. I would like to make it green, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm just going to end it there. There is my drawing sheet with the multi-view on it. And now I'm going to go to something. Let me right click on unpin from taskbar. If you don't know how to do screenshots, this is the way I do it. This is on a PC. I'm going to use the snipping tool. And if you don't have it, you just type snip in the search. And then I like to pin it to the taskbar. And boom, there it is. And I don't know how to get rid of that. I guess I'll just click over here. Snip. It lets me snip a new something. Lets me snip. Yeah. And then I like to drag it all the way across corner to corner so I can see the entire screen. And because I'm running this Zoom and recording it, I just did a screenshot of myself. So that's actually kind of good. Where's my cursor? There it is. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it on the desktop. That's what I like to save. And then what am I going to do? IED 1.2.3, Green Stair step, I think is what I called it, WBM. So this is just the screenshot file. This is just the screenshot file. Notice it's PNG. And I'm going to push save. And then I guess I'm going to close that. And I guess I'm going to minimize that. And I'm still there. Wait a minute. There's the thing I just made. There's the IED 1.2.3 Green Stair Step WBM. That's just a screenshot. And then let me see. Can I go into the Google thing? Go into my Google Drive. And then let me see, school. And I'm going to go active. And what am I going to do? I'm going to go, not Schoology videos. I don't know. I'm going to go to engineering notebooks. And so I'm just going to stick it there because it's in my Google Drive and I want to be able to access it later. Where did it go? I lost it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So, okay. Here. That's a little frustrating. Swing it over here. Look at that. It's uploading. And now I'm trying to work on a way to mirror my iPhone screen so you can see now that that's in my Schoology, not Schoology, now that that is in my Google Drive, when I go to my phone, I can go to the Google Drive app, I can access that PNG file, and then from there, I can put it into my Schoology scan. I'll try to explain that in another video, but I think that's it for now. I'm going to close that. I'm going to, I guess, go back to that just for, did I close? What? Oh, there, I'm going to go back to that, and I'm very proud of that. Remember that I was supposed to be making that. And I guess that's all. All right, goodbye. Bye for now.